Lazy mode is a way of executing the reflex workflow that takes advantage of previous instances of data processing. This means that when the workflow attempts to execute an actor, the actor will check whether the relevant recipe has already been executed with the same input files and with the same recipe parameter values. If this is the case, then the actor will not execute the recipe again, and it will instead broadcast the previously generated products to the output port. The purpose of lazy mode is therefore to minimize the data reprocessing. It is fair to say that the lazy mode trades disk space for speed. For the successful operation of the lazy mode, the erase dir parameter must be set to false to preserve previous data reduction products. Lazy mode has the biggest impact when processing a large number of similar data sets in batch mode. In this case, the interactivity must be turned off by setting the global plot interactivity to false. And by setting the select dataset method to all or new. To avoid interruptions due to recipe failures, set the recipe failure mode to continue. Finally, disable the product explorer mode. Before you start the execution, adjust any recipe parameters inside the actors to the values you see fit. For example, in the science recipe, let's change the extraction radius from 12 to 10. Press commit to apply the change. To modify parameters in composite actors like the master bias, open the sub workflow by selecting Open Actor. Then select the Configure Actor option. Let's change the max rejection from 1 to 2. Press Commit to apply the change. Once you have set all the parameters to the values you want, you can start the workflow. It proceeds quickly because the lazy mode takes full advantage of the previous reduction of the same data sets with the same parameter values.